Hey guys, what's going on? It's Jarrett. Just want to give you a kind of rundown on where I'm getting, what nutrients I'm going to consume and why. So I'm going to go ahead and show you um, how I kind of did this. So I use this website. It's called Damn Ripped. I found it. You may have to do a few different calculations, but it's actually super easy. So um, you'll get here and it's going to tell you intermittent fasting calculator, kind of break down what you should eat and how you should eat. Again, this isn't super rigid, so this is a bunch of suggestions. The whole goal of this is not a diet, but it's more of an eating lifestyle or eating habit. So again, not super rigid. You know, one day you could eat from noon to 8. Tomorrow you could eat from 10 to 6, whatever it is, as long as you're still getting that 16-hour fast period in. So again, here is kind of what I did, and you start the fast. What I was gonna say last night after I ate dinner, let's say I started fasting at 9 p.m. It's gonna ask you to calculate your TDEE, and if you don't know what that is, they have a TDEE calculator here, and you kind of go here, and this is what's gonna be, recommend how many calories you should be consuming in a day. So I did it. The calculator's down here at the bottom. I'm a male, 26 years old. We're going to use the imperial system for myself. I'm about 6'2". I weighed this morning at 221, but we'll say 222. My goal is weight loss, not to gain weight, but I still want to maintain the muscle, which is not the rapid that I'm going to be aiming for. So the start date's obviously today. I weighed 222. I want to get down to 205. It's going to suggest a 20% calorie deficit. They suggest, and then the formula you're going to do. I want to do the lean mass formula, which is I want to have mass, but I want to look lean while doing it. And then they ask you to input your body fat. They also have a calculator here for that I had a rough estimate. I entered my measurements in on here, and it gave me back 14.5. I think it's a little bit too low, so I just went with 16% body fat for myself. And then ask you what you do in your day-to-day. I have a desk job, but I work from home, and I take care of my dogs 3 days a week. So I, did mine as lightly active. I'm not doing a lot during the day, but I'm not sitting at a desk all day. I climb the stairs. I go outside with the dogs. But I'm not walking around all day like a teacher is. And my exercise, I wanted to say difficult, but not all the time do I have a 30-second rest between sets. Sometimes I get caught up doing other things, social media, whatever it is. So I'm just going to say I have moderate. I'm not saying occasional sightseeing in the gym, but I just wanted to be on the low end just to be safe rather than sorry here. So I said moderate. I lift and I run usually 4 to 5 days a week. So then you hit calculate, and then it's going to say your BMR, which is your metabolic resting rate, basically what you should eat, the number of calories required to keep your body functioning. So you should not be eating lower than whatever your BMR says. If you are and doing intermittent fasting and working out, then you're going to feel weak. Your body's going to deteriorate, and that is not something you want to do. Then it's going to be your TDEE. And this is the amount of calories they recommend to consume in a day to maintain your current weight while performing your daily exercise activities. So doing what you're doing, your regular exercise, you cannot eat more than your TDEE if you want to maintain weight. If you eat more, you're probably going to gain weight. So then it's going to say your deficit. So for me, it recommended that I have a deficit of 638 calories. So my daily calories should not exceed more than 2553. That is on a rest day. So it's going to say I'm going to reach my goal in 93 days if I do it at this rate. And my target date right now, it's going to say April 22nd, which is fantastic. It's a month. If I get off track here or there, or have a bad day, or I go out with my friends and drink like I'm going to tomorrow for my girlfriend's birthday, then that's not going to be the end of the world for me. It's gonna happen, and you're not going to hit that exact date. So that gives about a month of flexibility before I head to Jamaica on May 30th. And then right here, it's not really important because you're just going to need this TDE number to enter on your intermittent fasting regimen. So again, my TDE was 3191. I entered that in. I'm a male, so I'm doing the 16-hour fasting period with an 8-hour feeding period window. I'm going to do 2 meals a day. You can do it 2. You can do it 3, however you want to do. But for just the time being, I'm going to do 2. And I usually, for starting out, I'm not going to work out before I eat because I don't want to get lightheaded. So I'm going to have one pre-workout meal. And then you can kind of enter in what you want here. If you want to do body recomposition, if you want to do fat loss, which is what I'm personally going to do, weight loss, rapid weight loss, clean bulk, which is adding weight but being bulky at the same time, weight gain, and also rapid weight gain. So again, I don't want any of these. I'm going to going for fat loss. I want to burn the fat. I don't, melting the fat's also going to help you lose weight as well. So you see how it kind of breaks down right here what you should be doing. Again, they recommend the lean gains macro split chart. So right here, as you can see on my rest day, it recommends my daily caloric limit of 2,553 calories. Right here it says 2,552. So boom, it's right at that number. I'm not going to exceed that, or I'm going to gain weight on my rest days. You see, it's on your rest days, it's a lot of high proteins, low carb, low fats. So almost more than half of your diet is going to be protein on those rest days, because I don't want you consuming carbs and gaining weight from that. But on your training days, you'll notice that your carbs and proteins are kind of split, and you have a low amount of fats. Again, this isn't a keto diet. I'm not doing keto. I'm doing intermittent fasting, because since I am going to be still doing cardio, this is fantastic. I'll have plenty of carbohydrates to fuel my cardio exercises, and also plenty of protein to help my muscles recover from those workouts. So kind of see how it breaks down here. Recommends I do 319 of both and 71 grams of fat for a training day, around 3,100, almost 3,200 calories. Again, I'm not going to hit that. I would probably venture out to say I'm probably going to be somewhere below the 3,000 calorie mark. So then it's also going to tell you, again, this is based off what I entered on fasting. So I started my fast at 9 o'clock last night. It's going to recommend I eat my pre-workout meal around 1 to 2 o'clock. Again, this is not to be like a religious, I'm sticking to this 100%. It's supposed to be flexible. That's the whole goal. It's not a diet. It's an eating lifestyle, eating habit. And eventually, if you do it long enough, you'll get used to the eating periods. So it's going to recommend that I do my pre-workout meal around 1 to 2 o'clock. Again, I told you guys I'm probably going to eat around 12:30 to 1 o'clock today. So it's around that time. It says I should train from 4 to 5. I said I'm going to do it around 3 or 4. So again, fantastic. And then have your post-workout meal about an hour after you train. So if I train around 3 to 4, I'm probably going to eat dinner around 5 to 6 o'clock, maybe a little bit later than that, so I can postpone and satiate myself into tomorrow. And then it's going to tell you your key points and kind of the breakdown of your meals down. Where's it at? Sorry, I lost it. I lost my train of thought. Yeah, so right here it says your pre-workout meal should be about 20% of your training day calories. So again, around 638. I'm going to try to keep my pre-workout meal around 700 calories, and then I'm going to have this awesome pre-workout that I'm going to show you guys before I actually hit my workout. That's going to help me, kind of push through it, makes you feel full. And then it's going to say my post-workout meal is 80%. Again, this isn't, super rigid. I could do, 800 or so odd calories for my pre-workout meal, about 30% of my calories, and do 70% of my post-workout meal. It's going to be really hard for me to eat 2,500 calories in one sitting. So again, I could do like 700 to 800 for my pre-workout meal, and then do 2,000 for my post-workout meal. So again, and also if you're taking vitamins, it tells you when you take them. I'm not super rigid on vitamins. I'm a kind of guy that thinks I get plenty of my nutrients and my vitamins through what I eat and how I eat. So again, this is just a fantastic website. Again, it's called damrip.com/IF dash calculator. And I'll link this in the description so you guys can kind of take a look at that. I found a lot of calculators out there. This one's been the most kind of accurate and breaks it down. I've watched videos on what guys recommend. And again, not every person's body type is the same. That's why I think this calculator is awesome. It takes into account so many different things, your body fat percentage, your weight, your height, your lifestyle, how many meals you want to eat. Again, you can watch video on video. Again, what I do isn't going to be perfect for what you do. That's why I recommend this website. So I just want to show you, there's a lot of videos out there of these big buff dudes, these really chiseled lean guys that are doing intermittent fasting. And it really made me kind of skeptical and like, hey, is this going to work for me? So that's why I'm going on this journey. I want to show you guys, an everyday guy like myself, who's not in the greatest of shape, not in horrible shape. I'm right there. I'm in pretty fucking good shape. but I want to show you, will this work? Will this shed the fat that you have stored on your body to get you that chiseled kind of beach bod that you want? So I'm hoping you guys take interest in this and really enjoy it. Again, check it out, damrep.com/if-calculator if you kind of want to go check that out. Again, it's about 12:05 right now. I'm going to cook lunch in about 30 to 40 minutes, and I will show you my process of doing that and break down the nutrients for y'all. So see you then.